Hey everyone, it's Tiffany from Let's Get Scrappy, and I have a quick kind of craft with me video. I have an hour before everyone wakes up and we have to leave to go on our vacation. And I just always, I don't know why, if it's an early flight, I have to just stay up all night long. So I was like, hey, let's just do a video. OMG. Okay, so this is using Altenew Dahlia April Heather layering die set. I really wanted to try this out. This is some of the new products at Country Craft Creations. And really what this is just to say you don't have to be a pro at this, because I'm definitely not, but it's fun. It's fun to just go for it, try it, do your own thing, and as you keep doing things, you get better and better. So I made this card, just a very simple card. I did ink these flowers, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. I did ink some already, and we're gonna put the card together, but then at the end I will do some inking with you and we'll see how it turns out. I don't know. But I did also use the Altenew from this die set. I used the layering that says thanks. And I just pulled some colors. Again, I'm not a green thumb. I don't know my flowers. I just was kind of looking at this. I was like, okay, well, I don't have these exact colors, but I'm just going to play. So here's some of the colors I did play with. And I want to say, I think I mostly did this. I don't know. I might have used this one. But we'll see when we test it out. And then, and those are from the pack of 4, which I think is just awesome to have. I think these are great to take on like craft retreats, just a crafty weekend. It's much easier than taking your big giant ones, which I still think you should have those too, but I think the 4-pack is so fun. So we use those. We're also going to use the mini blending brush set, and I only have 4, but I need like 4 more of these and 4 more of the ink blending brush small. I love, so I found that I liked this one to cover like the larger areas. This one was for the smaller, more detailed areas. I did not use I just had them, oh, here they are. I haven't used these ones yet, which is the detailed blending brushes that have an angle. But I do know I'm gonna want another pack of each of these. And as you can see, I just use the same one for all the colors. And it works just fine. Well, at least I think so. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. So we'll, for now, go ahead and put our card together. And this is all, you guys, this is all just scraps. I'm not joking you, except the cardstock. But I got in my scraps, my green scraps, my pink scraps. These are all just, this is actually, what is this? It was like, was this artisan? This one was not. I think this one was. This one was a cream, not a cream, a natural linen artisan, which is like an ivory. I just used the smooth side. This was just some white scrap in my bin. Now, you do want to, when you're inking and blending all of that, you want, you know, you want good cardstock. You want it to be, I have some, let's see, yeah, like an ultra smooth cardstock. But also, I mean, you can't tell, well, you might be able to tell the difference because we're going to test it on some smooth cardstock and just see. But I still think it looks cute. Still would be nice to gift to somebody. So we're just gonna make the base of this. I don't have, you know, all the elements like cut out, but I just wanted to show you like putting it together. I had fun just layering up these, and these were scraps. My gold foil was scraps. The solid cardstock was scraps, just to play and see, just so you guys can see here, just some different ways, you know, you can do it. You could have like a pink, again, just, I think this kind of crafting is fun to use up your scraps that you have. So when you're trying to, you know, smash through the bags of scraps, the drawers of scraps, the piles of scraps that we all have, this would be one of those projects. And then I went ahead and just took a pink scrap and was like, well, let me just see if I don't do any inking, what that would look like. And just so you guys can kind of see, to get a feel for it, I think it still turned out cute. This is no inking on here. And I'm just gonna cover these little duties up. But, and just, I mean, again, scraps. You could just bust out a whole bunch, then assembly line, put them together, glue them together. Then you could either have them ready for cards or just bust out a whole bunch of cards. But I don't know. I think it's so adorable. And again, I just was playing with something new, you know, just having fun with it. So I did use a A2 size card base. I have no idea when I'm going to get this video out to you guys, but I'm going to try to do it. Let me grab my bone folder. Before, I have no, what do you call it? That thing. No internet. Because when you're on the cruise, you do not have, well, you don't want to, because you don't want to be roaming and having some crazy stuff. And then I just cut my papers to be 1/8 of an inch shorter. So I'm just going to, I'm just going to glue this on. Just to be. And so after this, I'll show you guys, I'll do a little bit of inking with you. Like I said, I don't know how far I'll get because we're going to be leaving soon. But, so you guys can see, this was scrap. I wanted you guys to be able to have a little something while I'm gone all week long. And these are just fun to push yourself to try different stuff and not be scared. Because sometimes it is scary. But I don't know, if you're already crafting, making mini albums, etc., why not expand and do some inking, some blending? It's just, I don't know, it was kind of nice and relaxing. And of course, let me see if I have a doily. I might have a different color doily. I don't think I punched one. At least another one. So I have like a cream one or a gold. Let's see what we like. Oh, and I have a leaf somewhere. No, I won't like that gold because the letters will be in gold. We're just going to do this off-white. This is just a get it down project. Just a doily from my stash. You can use any die or, you know, purchase the doily. I like to, again, use my scraps. I will just take like, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes in different colors. So in my drawer, I have a stack that I've already pre-cut. Mostly I have white, obviously, because I use that a lot. And then the off-white and the gold are the ones that I have the most of. But another way to use up those scraps that we have. So you don't have to put both flowers on there. It comes with 2 different sizes. I thought it was fun. And you could hot glue this, but we're just gonna stick it down. And I'm just making sure I'm not going off my card. And I can't wait to show. I absolutely love like what they call their keyhole system, which some of them are keyholes, some of them are triangles. It just made it so easy. I'm going to, don't quite have that where I want it. There we go. Nope. Keep changing my mind. There we go. And you could pop these up, which I did pop this up here. Trying to see which one do we want to use. Nope, I don't like that pink. At least not with that. And on one of these, so it's this one here. You guys probably cannot tell the difference, but I did use, I'm going to show you guys. I used a little bit of this like purple, which is icy water. It's like, are those purples or blues? They might be blues. But I was like, oh, let me try to see if I can make the pink a little bit more purpley. And it made a really good bruise. So if you ever need to make a bruise, those colors work perfect. I needed to put that flower in a different spot. But that's basically just the gist of what I did to make it. And now we are going to ink together. And like I said, we're just going to go for it. I have no idea how this will turn out because literally these are the first, 2 times I've done it. So there's our little cards. And then I love the picket fence, which I will link it. Mine's kind of dirty right now, but I will link it if it's still available from Country Craft Creations. And the light is going to glare on there. Let's try to get that. Okay, let me see. Picket fence. So this is their inking palette. This is their, I think this is their large one. This is the 10 by 10. I think it's their large one. But what I love is you could just stick your, let me do it like this. I'm really trying to remember if I used that light one, but we will find out. I'm going to test it on a white. So these will stick to the mat, which I think is so cool. Like that. And then I have our die cuts. And with this mat, you can run it under water or with a microfiber towel, clean it. And sometimes I don't even clean it. But it is nice to have. And I do like that you could just take your die cuts, stick it to it, and then have fun with your project. Ooh, I got some ink on that. That's okay, that part will be covered up. I must have it, yep, on my fingers. Okay, and then we have our centers. And I'm not sure why there's 2 centers. I don't know, but I did it on the cards. And I just, can you guys see? I popped it up on foam, the top one. I don't know. And then the leaves, which I don't have here. I did, as you can see, I punched those out in a colored cardstock. Again, scrubs. And then I inked it a little bit. You can't really tell on here, but it's just a faint little green on top of the other green. Okay, let's see. Well, let's get our little scrap paper. We're gonna do that because I want to make sure I have the right yellow. These are just so fun. I'm gonna take my little things out. You could stick them on there if you wanted to. We're just gonna do this. Doesn't this just look cute? Just I mean, just like that. It's cute. Okay, and I'm gonna take these out. Trying not to be loud and wake everybody up, but see, these just stick to it. Okay, so I wanted to see if I had, let's check this one first, because once I open it, I will know. Yes, we did use that one. So we didn't use golden honeycomb. Okay, so we're just, all I did was again, I'm not the pro at this. I'm just having fun, letting my artistic abilities go and not, you know, overthinking anything, just going for it. So I did like look at, you know, these flowers. You know, they have, again, where's the cover? Where it has some light showing and then the purpley pink color. But you could do whatever you want. There's no flower police. Make it however you want, but it's just fun. I just like going in. I've said before, you could have a heavier hand. You know, I like to start kind of light and then see, you know, if I want to add more. And I just like that, you know, you can't go wrong. Basically, that's just it. You can't go wrong. So you can decide where you want your color, the saturation of the color. It's just a different form of coloring in our coloring books. And yes, I was the one who could not go outside the lines. You have to stay inside the lines. Okay, so we have these, and I'm just going to do all of them because all of them will have this base. But you could do your larger ones that are going to be behind darker and these lighter, or just all the same. It's up to you. I did look up this flower because I was like, what is this flower? And I think if I remember, some of them had like a green tint to it on the inside. Some, you know, the shading of the coloring was a little bit different. And then just do this. Then you can come back in with your detail. Like I said, just, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun. It's just art to me. Okay, now let's come in. So I'm going to take this one off, just in case we want to use that again. Okay, so what do we want to do? Let's do some of the pink. And I think I might want I think I'm going to do my little brush for this one. Yes, we're going to do the little brush because I want it in certain spots. And I know you can, yes, I know the rule of, you know, start on, go on. No, I don't care. Just go for it. If you keep blending, it all works. So because this flower, the petals are all over the place, I'm just going wherever I want. And if you don't like, you know, the color, you can come in, add a little bit more, try to even it out. You just have to play. You have freedom to play. Just saying. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just going for it. And I'm not doing a very good job blending this out. And I will add some of the the ivy water. So this one is coral berry that we're doing. And let me just show you like what the ivy water, I mean, it does look like a bruise, but I think it's pretty. And you just keep, you know, adding in colors. I think on the other one, if I wanted to soften it up, I added back in a little bit of that yellow. This is just time to play, and then you start to get a feel for it. I mean, again, I like trying different stuff. And I will say, I mean, this paper I definitely can feel is a little different than the scraps that weren't smooth, you know, but not much. To me, I still see the same vibe happening. Okay, so I'm gonna come back in, not come back in, but I'm gonna come over to these ones here, and I'm just randomly doing it because this flower is random. It's a weird looking flower. I might have even did, I probably did like the lighter pink on the other ones. No, I think I did these. But I promise, if you just try something new, you get the hang of it really fast. You know, it's just getting over that hump of being nervous of trying something different. And again, see, I'm just going back over, smoothing things out. See, I don't mind like the hard lines. I know that drives some people crazy, but I don't mind it. I'm just going in. Okay, so we have that. Let me get some ivy water over here. We're just making up our own flowers. Any color we want. You guys will have to let me know who are the card makers out there that do all this blending. And do you guys have these dies? Do you like them? This is just, it's very relaxing. I mean, it can't be so relaxing that it puts me to sleep before we're supposed to get up. This is looking like a 4th of July little project. Okay, so I'm just going to go back in with a little bit of our yellow. No rhyme or reason. Just going in. Almost went in on the wrong one. Not that I think that would matter either. It might look like I'm covering over, you know, all the pink, but I'm not. I'm just kind of getting in there and blending. It's just so fun. Who's gutsy enough to try something different and do some inking? Going a little crazy on this one here. And then, like I said, you can come back in if you're like, okay, I want this like a little darker. You could just keep going. You can't take away, but you can keep adding if you want your colors to be a little bit more saturated, a little bit more rich. I just was playing with the purple. I mean, again, let me look at this. Let me look at the pack. This is kind of a blue. It's a blue. Because it's Polar Bear, Winter Lake, Arctic, Mountain. But just, you know, because the pink was so bright, I was like, oh, let me just add in a little blue and berry it up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna stop with those. Let's come into our amber. Oh, you guys can't even see like the names. Can you see now? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so Amber Blaze, and I'm just doing the centers. And they do have like little like dots on it. Sometimes it picks it up, sometimes it doesn't. But again, it could be because Tiffany is just crazy over here doing her own thing. Not paying any attention to where I'm putting stuff. And I'm just going to this time. I didn't do it on the other ones, but I'm going to add a little in the center of these. Just because. Why is there so many? Is there supposed to be 2 and 3? Yes, there is. Aren't they pretty? Okay, so we'll put these away before these dry out. I love that they just stick to this mat. And that's why this mat is perfect for the pouncers, the stencils, like doing the stencils, which I will have to wait to do the actual flower stencil until I get back from my trip. So more to come on that. But let's get these off and see how easy they come off. I don't know if that's the professional way to get them off, but it works for me. Just bend it and flick them. Bend and flick. Okay. I know I'm going to mess up my table. I don't put this on. Okay, so we're going to do this. And again, we have the keyhole. And it was so hard for me because I love this little keyhole punch out. I was like, oh my gosh, that would be cute in like an Alice in Wonderland little shaker with the little keyholes. But I was like, Tiffany, don't you dare save those. Nope. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is match up, and you guys probably won't be able to see on here. Maybe, can you see that too? So right there is where the number goes of what you're supposed to do. This one has ink on it, but it's 1. So you just start matching up the holes, which I just think is so cool. Like these two will match up. So we'll put those together, but for now, I am gonna just add my glue. This is just one of those you do not have to think hard projects. And I do think they make pretty cards. Even like you could do red for Christmas time, I think is going to be really pretty. Okay, so that says 4. This one, I cannot 3. And 5. Okay. It really wants that one on top. Yep, yes it does. And even if you don't see the number, I mean, it is not the end of the world. I think on one of the flowers that I already showed you guys, I did do, because I wasn't paying attention, I just started gluing. And I did like one that should have been on the bottom, on the top, but it still looks fine. Still looks fine. Getting a little bit of glue on there, but this keyhole system is so easy, just makes it a lot easier. Oh, did I flick? There's my little keyhole. And then what you do with this, so you put the one with the keyhole down, and then you have the one that matches the shape, which is it this one? Yes, it'll be that one. and you could pop it up or you don't have to. So this time we're just going to put it right on there. Like so. Isn't that cute? And then same thing. Matching it up there. You could just make a bunch with your scraps. You can embellish them. On the cards that I did, just in the center, I did some Weka Stella on there, but these would be really pretty with like some stickles. Just looking, this is number, oh my gosh, what is that, 3 and 4. Just going for it. Boop. And these are a large flower. This one isn't as much, but that one is. So that's why I think they're great for card making. Even if like I'm getting ready for Christmas, decorating the packages with these, oh my gosh, that would be so pretty. Like if you did them even just as white with like some gold, oh my gosh, that would be pretty wrapping. And put the little candy corn nose. That's what the triangle reminds me of. And then you just match this up, the shape. At least that's what I did. And there you go. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys definitely have to tell me what you think. As like I said, this is something new for me, trying these out, but I think it's a lot of fun, especially if you like to make flowers and or cards. But this is with the premium paper that I had in my stash, and it did great, but I still feel like these were fine too. And like I said, these were scraps, and some of them were already ivory. I still had fun. I came in, I just fluffed up the flowers a little bit so you could have fun with it. You fluff it up and then you put it back. So cute. But there you guys go. I will have everything linked below. This is the new Altenew products, and these are fun. These you have to have these. Just saying, you have to have them. I just think they're so cute, and I kind of like that this tray, I'm leaving them like popped up and not pushed in like that. It's just, oh, nice to have, but I'm gonna have to have another set of that. So definitely I would check out the Dahlia April Heather layering dies. And then when I come back, once my retreat projects are finished, I will do something with the stencils of this is the White Cat Peonies. So the stencils, and this is the die set, which I love that there was this sentiment shadow piece in it. So, oh, gotta find where I just put that. But yeah, there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of quick craft with me session. And I will be back. Oh yeah, it'll be a minute. But again, I don't know when this video will be posted. But if you did like this video, please give your girl a thumbs up. And please help keep my channel going while I'm gone. I don't want to get lost in the algorithm. And be poof, bye-bye. But thank you guys so much for watching. Head over to Country Craft Creations. There's so many new products, new companies. She is adding them as I'm making this video. It's literally crazy how much new stuff Tamara has brought into Country Craft Creations. And this is just a fun time to come in and play and do some different stuff. So give it a try. But again, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to join Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations on Facebook if you like to see like the first things, see announcements, etc. All the action happens over there. Thanks for watching. Bye.